Hi guys, I'm just trying to pick music. I don't know if I'm even allowed to play music in here, but Alexa, play Spotify.
Here's Spotify.
Just to make this more fun. I think I can play it in the background, it's fine. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to join. Let's see. Here we go. Hi everyone. I'm so excited for the live. I've got my whole setup down here. I'm actually in my kitchen right now because shockingly I have these or I don't know, like the lighting in here and the setup in here, I have like a big counter space so I can spread out all of my products here. So it's going to be fun. I can just do everything in the kitchen. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm just going to wait for a bunch of people to join before we get started. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week already, which is amazing. I can't wait for it to be done this week. I want the weekend already. It's finally starting to feel like summer in LA. The weather is getting better. The June gloom is going away. For those of you who live in California, you get it. The June gloom is definitely a thing. Excuse me. So yeah, the June gloom definitely gets you down. It's finally nice out today, sunny, so trying to enjoy the weather, maybe go to the beach, be outside. What is it? So basically June gloom in California is next, like by the west side, there's like this gloom that comes off the ocean and it kind of just sits all day long. And it's almost like, it's not cloudy, but it's more of just like a fog in a way. It's hard to explain, but it's so cold. It doesn't feel like summer. It's kind of the reverse of summer. Like you think you're getting into summer, things are getting warm, and then all of a sudden June hits and it's back to like winter. That's what it feels like in California, where it's like 60 degrees every day and cloudy, and your mood is just not good because obviously no one wants cloudy, gloomy weather when summer is supposed to be starting. So yeah, you're in New York City, girl. Lucky. I love New York. I miss it so much. It's my favorite place ever. I'm actually going back next week to New York, so I'm really excited for that too. Where is everyone else from? Comment below. We can do a little icebreaker. Talk about where we're from, our favorite colors. What's our favorite beauty product? If you could name like one beauty product that you couldn't live without, what would it be? I feel like mine would be blush because it just makes your face look alive every single day. Either blush or like eyebrow gel, like a eyebrow fix gel, so that my eyebrows stay in place. Mascara. I love a mascara, but sometimes I feel like I can live without it because throughout the day it'll like run underneath of my eyes. Moisturizer. I love moisturizer. You gotta have it. I have one right here. Oh no, this is the serum, but oh no, I have the moisturizer here. The Joanna Vargas Eden Hydrating Pro Moisturizer. I put this on to prep my skin, and then I put sunscreen on, and then this is also a really good serum. Definitely can't live without moisturizer. It's the foundation of good makeup. So yeah. I feel like either lip balm, blush, or why can't I think of what it's called? It's brow gel. Yes, brow gel. Okay. So I'm trying to think of when I should start. I guess we can wait for a few more people to come. Today, I don't know if you guys know or like read the invite. I'm going to be doing like a day to night look. And I'm going to keep it really natural. All the products I'm using are just super chill. Nothing is really glam. Everything's super wearable. And easy to do, easy to recreate. So I'm going to try and keep it very minimal, but also good for like a transitional day to night look. So yeah, I see some more people coming in, which is exciting. We can have like a little girls' party. I wish I had wine. I should have poured wine or something. That would have been cute. Or like rosé. Am I even allowed to do that? I have water though. I'm being healthy today. I'm trying not to drink as much because 4th of July is coming. You know, you're going to probably want to celebrate then. I'm going to definitely celebrate. So I'm going to be good until then. No wine by myself. None of that. But you guys are welcome to have wine as I do this and as you watch. It would actually be a great combo, I think. Okay, so now that we're 6 minutes in, I feel like I'm going to get started. As I said before, I'm going to be doing a day to night look, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I have. I have this really cute Sigma palette. It's very neutral. It's great for basically all skin tones. It looks amazing on the eyes. So I'm going to be working with that today. And then I have some really fun products that I've had the pleasure of discovering lately, like Beauty Care Naturals. It's an all natural beauty line, and it's very like minimal coverage, just minimal makeup in general. And I feel like for summer, you want to have minimal makeup on and not have it be over the top, especially for like a date night. You don't want to be like covered or super glam. You don't want to like scare off your boyfriend, or you don't want to like look over the top. You still want to look like yourself. I think that less is more always when it comes to makeup in general. So I was so excited to find these because they're just all natural products and they're really good for your skin. You can wear them all day long and they're not going to upset your skin or irritate or anything like that. And I have super sensitive skin. So to find products that are compatible with my skin type, I feel like it's so nice. And yeah, I can't wait. I want to like show you guys everything right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to like wait and show you and like reveal things throughout the live. So yeah, I basically have on sunscreen and moisturizer now, but I'm going to start with the eyes because we are doing like a day to night look. And when I do my eye makeup, if I'm like being a little fancy, if I'm going to treat myself, which we are today, we're treating ourselves. I like to do an eye patch underneath as I'm doing my eyeshadow because I feel like it just is, it's like killing two birds with one stone. That's what they say. Yeah. And so I'll put it underneath and then it'll kind of trap any fallout as well. So the eye patches I'm going to use are it's really reflective on here, but the Joanna Vargas Brightening Eye Firm Mask. This is one of my favorites. I have all of the products linked below. You guys can shop as I'm doing the live. But yeah, I leave these on for like 10 or 15 minutes, which is the perfect time to do my eye makeup. And then I'll go back and do my face after the eyes are complete. So yeah, let's open these. They are super hydrating. So especially like before a night out, I feel like I get really tired around like 3 or 4 p.m. and I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't make plans to go out. I don't want to go out anymore. And I always feel exhausted. So I feel like you kind of either need like a coffee and like a second wind. So my eyes are always like so tired. I always feel like dehydrated at the end of the day. And the last thing I want to do is like look dehydrated and like dried up before going out at night. I want to look like glowy and nice. So these really help just wake you back up for that nighttime look. My hair is getting stuck in it. And these are so hydrating. I honestly like to wear these on the airplane too because you can hide them really well. They're not like they're not the white ones, or they're not colored, so they blend in really nicely with your skin. You can just like slap these on like a road trip or an airplane. I forgot to get hair clips to clip my hair back, so I hope my hair doesn't get in these, but we're gonna just work with it here. Sometimes I like to take the extra serum and then just like pat it into my eyes. There's a little primer, make a nice little base for the eyeshadow and everything. I feel like if you don't have time to do like a 20-minute power nap before you go out, this is the next best thing. Because I always try and take 20-minute power naps before I go out. And it never works in my favor because I just want to stay asleep for the rest of the night. I'm like, oh, I can't get up. You know, like once you lay in bed, there's no going back. So this is kind of the next best thing or whatever. I'm going to try and move my hair out of the way. That's better. So like I said before, I'm going to use the Sigma. This is the eyeshadow palette in Spicy, which I absolutely love. And I think we're going to, oops, I just dropped something. I'm going to grab a little eyeshadow brush, figure out which brush I want to use. I have so many amazing brushes. Sigma has the best brushes ever. I think I'm going to start with this one. And this is the Sigma brush, blending brush. Oh no, I can't use the blending brush yet. Okay. We're going to do the tapered blending in E40 to start. And I think I'm going to do this kind of nude shade right here in Tryst is what it's called. It's just a really pretty natural like nude color on the eyes. And I have a mirror right here. I'm going to actually move that a little bit closer so that I can see myself as so I can properly do this. Because you can never use the camera. It's really, really hard to apply makeup in a camera. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of start applying this in like a back and forth motion on the eye. And honestly, this little eye patch is a great little like stencil for your eye. It's gonna leave a really nice wing. So it's just gonna cut off where the eyeshadow is. So when I take off these little eye patches, you'll see that I have a nice almost like eyeshadow wing because of those, which is gonna look really, really nice. So I'll just go back and forth, add that little base. This color is so beautiful. Wow. And I'm just gonna do that on both eyes. I love a neutral look because I think that you can always build upon it and it's way easier. Like if you have a fancier event, you want to add more eyeshadow, more depth, a little bit of a darker kind of palette on your eyes. I feel like starting with a nude is just the best because you can always build upon it. These brushes are so good. I feel like they're just the best for blending. This already looks so nice. And they're super soft as well. Honestly, you could just stop here with this color because I might wear this color as just like an everyday color. And Sigma's so nice. They're super affordable. I discovered them actually through Verishop. So I feel like I always discover the best brands through Verishop. They're always like the first to get the best of the best. Okay, so that's kind of the base. And I think I'm gonna go in with this darker color. This is called Bootleg. Such a funny name. Okay. Sometimes I always think about like people sitting around a table naming these products. Like, let's call this one Bootleg. Sure. Great. Cool. Awesome. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to start applying that to the outer part of my lid and blending it up and then into the lighter base. And the trick to doing a good eyeshadow, in my opinion, is relaxing your eyebrows. Like as soon as you try and like raise your eyebrows, it's not going to be set on your face the way that you're actually talking to people. So for example, if I'm like raising my eyebrows like this, it's going to fall differently once I relax my face. So I think like relaxing your face as you're doing your makeup, as hard as it is the best method. Wow, that already looks so nice. The colors are very pigmented, so you really don't need a lot. which is nice. You don't have to go dip into the palette too much. Like less is always more. Wow, that already looks really pretty. And then we're going to go back and blend everything as well with some lighter shades. Brighten it back up, add a little bit of metallic for nighttime. This is like a really nice kind of like coppery brown. And I always find that warm tone browns are just way more flattering on the skin than a cool tone brown, unless you have blue eyes. Like I have brown eyes, so cool tones don't look good on my eyes. Like warm tones really bring out my eyes more personally. But if you're lucky enough to have beautiful blue eyes, cool tones will work. But warm tones, I think, really make blues and greens pop. So if you have any like green undertone in your eye or like hazel, this kind of coppery color will look really, really nice as well. It'll bring out that color. Wow. Okay. This already looks so good. I'm so excited. I'm going to try and do a really good job for you guys so that I seem like a professional, you know? I'm going to try and do my best makeup look ever. Every single time I do my makeup, I'm like, it's like a competition with myself to be like, oh, I need to do a better job than last time. I just want to make sure that they're both even. The lighting in my kitchen isn't even, so it's definitely darker on this side of my face because I have a really big ring light over here. So this one is going to always look a little darker, but I have to kind of work with that because I don't have perfect lighting. Someday I'll have like a studio or something. So when we do this, it'll look super professional. Okay. Let me blend this out just a little bit. Can blend it out at the top with a clean brush. Just make sure it's really seamless and blended. We always love a really blended eyeshadow. And I think I'm going to go in with this lighter color called Biscotti and take it underneath of the brow and kind of blend it down so that I can have that brow highlight. That already looks so nice. Wow. Okay. Let's do that on the other side. Just a little bit because these colors are so pigmented, like I said. And then I'm going to add a little bit. Oh, you know what? We have these really pretty kind of metallic shades. I'm wondering, maybe you guys can help me pick. Do you think I should do, which metallic should I do? Should I do the gold or should I do the coppery kind of like champagne color or this? I don't know. This one's a little bit more brown, but I think maybe this one, right? Because I think I'm going to do it here in the like on this lid area. I don't even know what this is called, but I think this one, right? Yeah, I think so. I think I just decided. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a smaller brush and I'm going to actually use my finger and add it with my finger because with a metallic, I just think that the pigment is way nicer when you add with your finger. And then you can blend it out with a brush like a little bit. Wow, that looks so good actually. I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy with my choice with that. My hands are shaking because I did boxing this morning as my workout and my hands like stay in this position all day after. I can't really move my hands. So sorry if my hands are shaking. I'm just tired from boxing. I haven't done an in-class workout in so long because of COVID. They stopped everything. And also I didn't want to work out and have to wear a mask in a workout class because I felt like I would probably pass out. So now that they got rid of the masks, if you're vaccinated, which I am, you don't have to wear a mask in the class, which is so nice. So I've been doing workout classes now that I'm vaccinated, and it feels so good to be back like in a routine like that, because I feel like everyone works out way better when they're in like a setting that's motivating. You know what I mean? Like a workout class setting. I'm just going to go back actually with this color originally and pack a little bit more on the lid. And just blend it in a little more. Cool. I feel like that looks super good. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the bottom, and I'm gonna take this little blender brush like this and go in with the top color that I used originally called Trist. And I'm just gonna go underneath my lash line and do my bottom lid to add some dimension underneath the eye. This just really makes your eyes pop and gives your lid, your bottom lid, a little bit more dimension in space. So when you just bring the colors from the top of your lid down, it just adds more cohesion and makes your look, just brings the whole look together, I think. It's like you can't put on a cute top and then not and go without bottoms, you know? You gotta have like the matching set. So that already is helping a lot. I'm gonna take this again, this darker color, and start working this underneath on the sides to add a little bit more darkness under there. It doesn't have to be too much. You can kind of layer as much as you want. And then you bring in like this line. See this kind of like eyeshadow line there? You can just kind of bring this down underneath. That looks super pretty, actually. I love this palette. I'm very excited about this eye makeup look. Okay, cool. I honestly think that we're done with the eyes, and we can, oh no, we're not done with the eyes. I have to do eyeliner. Let me find a nice little eyeliner brush that I can use. So I think I'm gonna take this liner from Guide Beauty, which I absolutely love. It is in this perfect little pot, so you can kind of control how much you put on. I'm gonna do like a shadow liner in a way, so I'm not gonna do a super precise line. I'm gonna do something that's a little bit more chill because I want it to be more of like a, just kind of like a gradient, like a flow, you know? So I'm gonna take, I wanna like find a smaller brush. I think I forgot a small brush. I think I can use, yeah, I can use this brush actually. I'm just going to kind of add this along the lash line to enhance the lash line. And I'm just going to dip a little bit like this. And then I always test it on my hand. It's this really beautiful, and it glides on so easily. So it's very natural looking. It's not too crazy. So you can really build upon it if you want. So I'm just going to add a little bit along the lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can just be there. It looks super pretty already. Kind of like to start underneath my lashes too, to kind of add some dimension on the lash line. And it creates this really pretty wing, just a really natural wing that isn't gonna be super sharp, unattainable, because sometimes these really sharp liners, I think that they look so aggressive. You just want something that's really organic and nice and flowing on your face. No harsh lines anywhere. And this is also much easier to do if you have like a shaky hand. you aren't going to mess it up. You know, you can kind of just do whatever you want. You can kind of just slap it on. I think that's one side done. I can bring it underneath too a little bit. Pretty. And I think that if you follow your lash line, you're just going to make a really pretty shape that is flattering on your eye. I think that a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know where to draw my eyeliner. I think just follow your lash line always. A lot of people say to like match their eyebrow up here, but I don't actually draw my liner going up to my eyebrow because it doesn't look natural on me. I just do it along my lash line. I'm just trying to see a little bit closer so that it's precise. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. This side is so much darker, so it's harder for me to see, but it's okay. We're going to make it work. Sorry for any ridiculous faces I make while I'm doing my makeup. I feel like we all make weird faces when we're doing our eye makeup. That looks so nice already. I'm really excited about this look, actually. I mean, I've always been excited, but I always get nervous doing my makeup on camera because I'm like, is it going to be cute? Is it going to turn out the way that I want? And it is. Okay, cool. I think that the eyes are done. And this color is brown from Guide Beauty, if you guys are wondering. I'm just going to curl my lashes and do, or I'll do mascara at the end actually, but this is just a random eyelash curler, but I will link one that you guys can get. Curling my lashes makes the biggest difference for me. Okay, let me take these off. And then that's what the eyeshadow looks like. So pretty. I love it. I'm so excited. Okay. It looks really good. Anyways, okay, so let's move on to the skin, the face. I'm actually going to go in with this serum. It's like a second skin foundation serum from Beauty Care Naturals. It's really glowy, super beautiful. It kind of matches to your skin tone. It's because it's really sheer, you know, it just looks really good. And I think that if you're going to do a heavier eye, then you don't want to do a really heavy face at the same time. You want your face to be super natural. You still want to be able to see your skin tone and like your freckles, any sort of, I think imperfections on the face is super pretty. I think that I always prefer to see people with imperfections instead versus like super covered up. This is a foundation brush from Sigma. I'm trying to figure out which foundation brush I want to use. I think I might use the flat kabuki brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to take some of the serum that I put on my hand. And I'm going to start working from the center of my face to the outside so that it can blend seamlessly along. And this is just really glowy. It feels like a moisturizer almost on the skin, but then it has the perfect amount of coverage. And a little bit does go a long way. It depends on how much you want to build. You can build this pretty easily and add more coverage, or you can add a concealer after. I will probably add a concealer because we're doing a night out look and I want to look a little bit more awake. Wow, that was already enough. Like I didn't really put that much. I only put like 2 drops of this on my hand. So a little bit really does go a long way. And this brush is really nice because it's the perfect amount of blending. You don't have to use a beauty blender or anything. It just blends the makeup perfectly into your skin. I absolutely love it. And there's something so like therapeutic about doing your makeup and like especially with a brush. It just feels so nice. It's like a massage, especially with a good brush. I feel like the lighting got worse in here and now, or I might just have been looking at my phone for too long. But I feel like I can't see the makeup on the screen. Okay, wow. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do for that. I'm gonna go in with a concealer. This is the O Beauty concealer. It's a caffeinated serum, or it's a caffeinated, not serum, concealer. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of this. I don't think you need a lot, just on the parts that I really think I need it, like under the eyes, around the nose, center of my chin, and then maybe some on my forehead. That might have been way too much, but we will see. And I'm just going to take the same brush that I just used for the foundation and blend that in. I kind of pat it in first, and then I'll sweep it a little bit, or you can do vice versa. This just all blends so nicely together. And this also just cleans up underneath the eye from the eyeshadow, you know? That looks so good. It just really brightened my face on this side. I'm obsessed. I've been using this concealer for a little bit too, and it's great by itself with nothing either too. Like if I don't even want to wear foundation, it's really good by itself. And I think that where you apply your concealer makes a huge difference. Like it'll definitely lift your face. I feel like that just lifted my face so much just because I put it on the high points of my cheeks and brightened that area. Wow. Okay. I'm actually going to, I just put too much concealer up here, so I have to blend that out again. With the eyeshadow. That brush is so addicting. I like I just went ham and did a little bit too much concealer on this side. And I do this when I do my makeup myself. I always just go back and add like little touch-ups throughout everything. Sometimes I'll go back to the eyes. Sometimes I'll add more because sometimes after a while you'll notice things like, oh, maybe I should have added more of that. There. Perfect. Oops. And then I'll just continue to blend that in a little bit. Okay. Now for blush, my favorite part, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Care Naturals blush. This is color Sun Shimmer. So I'm just going to it actually broke because I traveled with it. And unfortunately in a suitcase, it did not go over well, but look how pretty the color is. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed. Wait, I think that just fixed the lighting a little bit. I just moved my mirror behind my phone instead. So what I'll do is I'm going to take this contour brush. It's an angled contour brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to dip a little bit in the blush, run it on the back of my hand like I did with the other products. Kind of dust it off a little bit. And then I'm going to apply the blush on the upper parts of my cheekbones to add that sun-kissed look. Also, where your blush is applied matters because if you think about where the sun is hitting you on your face, you want your blush to be where the sun would naturally be, like giving you a little sun-kissed glow. So that would be on the upper parts of your cheeks, kind of across your nose, on the bridge of your nose. And there's nothing better than a night out look that has like a sun-kissed kind of glow. Because think about after a day at the beach and then you're going out to dinner or something, like how pretty do you feel after a day at the beach and you're going to dinner. Like you have that glow, that like kind of tan, almost like burnt glow in a way. But I just love that look, especially in the summer, you know, you just feel so pretty. Not advocating for burning yourself, but you can fake it with blush. I wear so much sunscreen. I'm like terrified of burning my skin. The lighting is making my eyeshadow look like it's darker on one side, but I swear it's not. It's just the lighting. Let me fix this a little bit. Let's see if that helps. That might be better. I just moved the light a little bit. There. So now the blush is done. I think, let's see what else I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in with highlighter. This is the Beauty Care Naturals highlighter. It's so beautiful. It's a cream-based product. So what I like to do is I like to take a little bit on the back of my hand. I don't like to put my fingers in it because I think that it's better just to apply with a brush. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand like that, kind of rub it in with my finger. It's so glowy and beautiful. I'm just gonna add a little bit to the tip of my nose, the top of my lips, and then to the upper parts of my cheekbones, just over where I applied the blush. It has such a pretty glow. Like you can already see the glow. It's so nice. It's always hard to tell on camera, I feel like, but in real life it looks so pretty. Sometimes I do it on my brow bones as well. It just adds such a nice little, yeah, you can definitely tell how glowy it is. How long do I keep the eye patches on my eyes? Just like 10 or 15 minutes while I'm doing my eye makeup, just to like do a little self-love, self-care as I'm doing my eyeshadow. And it also helps as like a stencil for, see this line here? That's because I had on the eye patches as I was doing my eyeshadow. So let's move on to lips. I don't think, or actually I'm gonna set my face quickly because, oh no, I'm so ADD right now. I need to do my brows. For brows today, I'm going to use the Guide Beauty. How crazy is this packaging? It's honestly so cool. They have this little like knob so that you can be really precise as you're applying your brow gel. This one is color medium or dark. Yeah, this is medium. And I like to just add a little bit of dimension in my brows by darkening them up a little bit with this. That looks so good. Just a little bit. And then you don't have to fill in your brows. This is all you have to do. Because sometimes I hate that, like, being so tedious with filling in my brows. Sometimes I just want to have like a really natural brushed up brow. I think that it looks way better, especially in summertime, than to have like a super chunky filled in brow. I might have overdid it today. Actually, no, that looks amazing. I love this. Like I don't need to do anything else to my brows. That's it. Yeah, and how cool is this packaging? So cool. Definitely some of the craziest packaging I've ever seen. So I'm gonna set my face quickly. I just do like a little setting spray and then I'll take some setting powder because I personally get really oily on my face. So I like to set my face with just like a powder. You can use any powder you want. I just set my face on the places that I get oily, like around my nose and then in the center of my forehead. I just use a clear setting powder. It's just like a random one, but I will also link one that you guys can get right now. See, that just mattified this part. Okay, so for lips, I'm gonna start with a liner. I actually need to wipe off the concealer off my lips. Actually, no, it's a good base, but I'm gonna use the Beauty Care Naturals lip liner, which is my favorite lip liner right now. This color is, I don't know which color this is, but I have them all linked below for you guys to shop. So yeah, this is kind of like a reddish rosy color. I like to do a little bit brighter of a color for nighttime, not during the day, but for night, it really just makes your face pop and brings everything together. So I'm just gonna start by lining my top lip. You can already see the color. Looks so good. I kind of overline my lips a little bit. I think that that's what I like to personally do. You can do whatever you want, but I love an overlined lip. I think that it looks so nice. Even for nighttime, you can get away with it. This is definitely more on like the reddish pink side, but I think that it's gonna look so good. It's gonna bring in the colors of the blush. This color is so beautiful. I'm sorry for whatever faces I'm making on camera. And then I'll take the lip liner and kind of fill in my lips and give it like a little base color. Kind of rub my lips together a little bit. Okay, wow. This is definitely such a vibe. I love this color. And then I'm going to take, I think more of like a nude color gloss. I'm going to take the Sigma, I don't know which color actually. I have two lip oils. I have more of like a pink one and then I have more of a nude one, but I'm kind of thinking the nude with the eyes because it'll really bring out the champagne color of the eyes. So I think I'm going to do this one. It smells good. Actually, it doesn't have fragrance. It doesn't have any fragrance, which is honestly my favorite. I don't really like products that have fragrance. And then I'm just gonna blot a little bit of that in the center of my lips. And that's it. I'm not gonna do anything else with the lip oil. And to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna do mascara, my favorite part. I'm gonna curl my lashes one more time. Prepare for the mascara. And this is my favorite mascara of all time. This is the Kosas mascara. This is one of my favorite makeup brands. You guys have to go check them out on Verishop. I was supposed to have a concealer that I was going to use from Kosas too, but it didn't arrive in time, but it's okay. This mascara is my favorite. Look at the brush. It's like this perfect brush. It kind of gives you that like curled effect. And I definitely love more of like a curled voluminous mascara. So this is very volumizing and it's very clean. So I think that my biggest thing with mascara is making sure that it has clean ingredients because you don't want a mascara that has nasty chemicals getting into your eyes because that's going to affect like you're in like I don't know, it just sounds crazy. Why would you want mascara that doesn't have clean ingredients? So yeah, this one is super clean. I love it and it is very thick and volumizing. So I just do one coat per eye and then I'll go back and layer. I feel like this brush is also just perfect for my eye shape. It just has it kind of contours to your eyelid. It's not straight. It has like this curve. So it's perfect for getting in there. That already looks so pretty. Doing the second coat now on this side. And then I'm going to go in and do the bottom lashes. I love a bottom lash. You don't have to do bottom lashes, but I think that it makes the look super pretty. It makes your eyes look like doll eyes, in my opinion. So that's why I love a bottom lash. And this one just really gets in there, like I said, because of the curved brush. Wow. Okay. So I think that's it. What else do I have to do? That's basically it. Let's see. Oh yeah, another thing that you can add to finish off the look, if you are wearing like a little tank top, I have it on a robe right now, and I'm not going to take it off because I have nothing underneath of it. But one thing that you can use on your body to kind of spice up and give yourself a little body glow is the Cora collection. They have a face oil. You can do like you can do like the face oil on your body, or you can do the wow, I cannot speak. Sun-Kissed Glow body oil, and this stuff is so amazing, especially for summer. Like, you want to wear this with a bikini. Trust me, it'll make the biggest difference. You just put a little bit on like your décolleté area. You can kind of add it to the back of your hand. It looks like this. It smells pretty good, and it gives you just like a really beautiful glow on your body. And especially like on your shoulders, on your décolleté area, it'll just add that really beautiful glow, especially for like a date night. You know, you want to like have that nice little shine or whatever. If you're wearing like a low cut top or something, it'll really add that little sexiness. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is the Cora Sun-Kissed Glow body oil. Like I said, do you guys have any questions? I feel like this is it. This is all I'm gonna do for makeup today. Is there anything you want to chat about? Anything you want to discuss? Let me know. Try not to get lip gloss on anything. I want to thank you guys so much for coming. I feel like this was so fun. It was like a small little intimate party, but I will definitely be doing more of these. I feel like I was pretty elaborate on the process and stuff. So if I missed anything, oops, please let me know. This is the final look. I feel like I can maybe show you guys a different angle. Oops, I'm trying not to knock everything off the counter. Super sparkly, super glowy. Just perfect for a day to night look. I want to thank you guys again for coming. I'm going to log off if there's no other questions. But this was so much fun. I hope you guys had a good time. Always feel free to DM me on the... Oh, we have a question. How did you learn to do your makeup? I honestly just practiced. I feel like I always enjoyed like drawing and coloring and stuff as a kid. And I always just loved makeup and was obsessed with it as a kid. I would always do makeup on myself, and growing up I would always do makeup on my friends in high school, and then in college I always used to do makeup on everyone before we would go out, and everyone would come to like my dorm room and I would do everyone's makeup for the night just because I loved doing it. And then over quarantine I definitely had so much fun learning and mastering certain things, watching tons of YouTube tutorials on makeup, and then just practicing. It's so fun and therapeutic to do, especially if you have like a morning to yourself or a night to yourself, like a night in, just like sitting in front of the mirror with a glass of wine and doing your makeup. It's so much fun, like blasting music. And then it's kind of just like art in a way. It's a chance to be creative and fun. So that's why I got really into it. It was just like an outlet for creativity for me. So yeah. Any other questions? I'm trying to look up all of the comments. But yeah, I think that's all the time we have. We're almost at an hour. I can't believe it. That's so crazy to me. But I want to thank you guys again for coming, and I will hopefully see you in the next live. I had so much fun. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I like want to go out now. I want to wear this outside. I might have to like go to the grocery store like this or something, because I'm not going on a date tonight. So maybe I'll just have to go to the grocery store and be like, hey, and put on like a cute outfit or something, because I don't have to wear a mask in the grocery store here anymore. So I can actually like rock this whole look. So yeah. Okay. I'm going to say goodbye. This was so much fun. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.